If you're a don't talk to me before I've had my coffee type of person, then go get a bold cup of iced coffee made with 100% Arabica beans at McDonald's. And I'll wait.
Whenever you're ready, we are too. Now get any size iced coffee for just $1.89. From caramel to French vanilla, get all that irresistible flavor at one irresistible price. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At McDonald's in Weatherford, Clinton, and South Main and Elk City.
This is Weatherford High School Sports, powered by Southwest Air and Heat on Weatherford Eagles TV and KWEY. E-A-G-L-E-S-E-O! Brought to you in part by Great Plains Family YMCA, Dobson Fiber, Market 54, Weatherford Regional Hospital, BKM Financial, Blue Sky Bank, Western Equipment, Cummins Auto Group, A-Plus Roofing and Construction, Pioneer, Shepherd Home Health and Hospice, True Vision Optometric Group, Weatherford Dental Care, and Southwest Air and Heat. Plus, First Summit Bank. It's all about moi, the Barbecue Shed, Weatherford Press, Grafton Walraven, Attorneys at Law, Bank of Western Oklahoma, Scott Seltzer Construction, Green Real Estate, Western Plains Library, Weatherford Eye Care Center, Brown Floor Covering, Sassy Sisters Boutique, Kids Therapy Connection, Jacob Robinson Homes, State Representative Anthony Moore, Southwest Bank, Nicholson Monument, Paisley Jane Upscale Consignment, David Duncan Attorney at Law, Western Technology Center, Dr. Blake Badgett, Calkins Conoco, Monty's Carpet Warehouse, Bank First, Sawatsky Construction, Edward Jones of Weatherford, Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics, the McGill Agency, Sonic Drive-In of Weatherford, K.A. Chisholm, Elk Supply, Weatherford Ace Home Center, Nichols Point, Regeneration Physical Therapy, Corn Heritage Village, CJ's Southwest Tire, Bar S Foods, Animal Hospital of Weatherford, Kelly Jewelers, Matt Bird Construction, ASAP Energy, CTC, South Canadian Meats, Southwestern Oklahoma State University, Weatherford Chamber of Commerce, Select Water Solutions, and the members of the Eagles Sportscaster Club.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma for Day 3 action of the Tournament of Champions. Here live with you on 100.3 Coyote Classic and streaming on Weatherford Eagles TV at Right.Media. We've got a big Class 4A matchup today in the Consolation Championship between your Weatherford Eagles and the Tulsa Nathan Hale Rangers. We'll kind of fly into the A-Plus Roofing and Construction starting lineups as we get going, as we're just about ready for tip-off. My apologies for the condensed or lack of Elk Supply, Weatherford Ace Home Center and Lumber Company pregame, as Nate Rehrman controls the tip right away. And then with the bucket is going to be 6'9" DeMario Adams, as he lost the tip, but then took the ball and went to the rack and got Nathan Hale on the board too. The ball, backdoor cut to CJ. He'll cut across two, and slam, jam, bam. CJ Nixon puts it down with authority, and it's tied at 2 with just 30 seconds into the first quarter. Nice backdoor cut there by CJ. Cabron Lewis, number 13 for Tulsa Nathan Hale, with a big day yesterday against Metro Christian. Now a turnaround jumper by Adams, and that's good. He's got a soft touch. And had we been able to get into some pregame, I was going to have some comparisons with him, but we were running a little bit late. But now Weatherford trails 4-2 just a minute into the first quarter. Consolation Championship here at the BOK Center. Ethan Sage, 6'7" junior. Nate Rehrman, 6'6" senior. Now backdoor cut, and with the ball shot and the block was Adams, as Ethan went up on the backdoor cut and had it blocked from behind by the 6'9" DeMario Adams. Now Cabron Lewis puts up the 14-foot jumper, no good, and it's off the rim and rebounded by Ethan Sage. 6:35 left to go in the first quarter. Tate Sage, the 6'7" junior. CJ Nixon, 6'6" junior, and the three ball from outside at the top of the key by Nate Rehrman is no good. Jackson Smith comes up with the deflection. Now Nate, free throw line, finds Ethan Sage down in the right corner. Cabron Lewis on him. Now Tate Sage, right wing, dribbles free throw line, turns around, pump fakes, gives it off to Ethan. Now Tate takes a long, deep right wing three, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Nate Rehrman. So yesterday, Tulsa Nathan Hale beat Metro Christian 75-59. As I mentioned, Let's go ahead and take a quick 30-second timeout while they tend to DeMario Adams. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
Come experience local banking the way it used to be. First Summit Bank of Weatherford specializes in commercial and ag lending, and all decisions are made right here. Plus, they offer free checking and savings. That's First Summit Bank, East Main in Weatherford.
All your favorite brands in one place. It's All About Moi is full of women's, men's, and kids' clothes, shoes, and accessories. The best home decor, gifts, and everything in between. In downtown Weatherford, shop It's All About Moi, where it's all about you.
So we're back here on the Tournament of Champions broadcast. Consolation Championship is 6'9" center DeMario Adams is helped off the floor. It was a screen situation, and he went down in some agony. He's now walking off on his own, but with a considerable limp. Coming in for him with number 11, Xavion Robinson, a senior. He had 8 points yesterday on 3 of 6 shooting and 2 of 3 from the line. Weatherford with a 15-8 lead, 20 seconds left in the first, and the ball. Send it over to Jackson Smith from Tate Sage. Tate's at the half-court line. Now back to Jackson near the left hash. And a little bit of trying to stall out for the final shot as Ethan Sage will have it. He'll take a top-of-the-key threes up off the back of the rim. Nate Rehrman tries to tip it off, and he can't get it to go. A little too hard. So it's going to be a Weatherford lead after 15-8. We'll come back for second quarter action after this. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
At Dobson Fiber, we make internet connections meaningful by connecting you to the memory that brought you together. We're connecting communities so you can focus on the important things in life and the ones you love the most, even if you're worlds apart.
Good night, Mom.
Good night, sweetie. I love you.
Dobson Fiber, building stronger connections.
The OJ family-owned barbecue shed has been serving Western Oklahoma the best hickory smoked delight since 1977. From sit-down to take-out and catering, the barbecue shed features daily specials, sandwiches, dinners, meats by the pound, Kitty's chicken, and stuffed potatoes. Visit the barbecue shed in the Weatherford Shopping Center.
Weatherford Press is a trusted and true company who's the preferred choice for Western Oklahoma athletic teams and their sports apparel needs. Everything from t-shirts, hoodies, hats, banners, and so much more. Call Weatherford Press for all your printing needs. Weatherford.
Chuck Ramsey, the Law Dog, back here with you. Second quarter action as DeMario Adams will stay on the Tulsa Hale bench. Like I said, he did start walking on his own after being helped by teammate Cabron Lewis, but he suffered some sort of injury on that offensive possession by the Rangers. Weatherford with the ball to start the quarter. Jackson Smith finds Ethan Sage in the left wing. Now back to Tate Sage, finds C.J. Nixon down on the baseline. Nate Rehrman now with the turnaround jumper in the paint, no good, and rebounded by Nate Moorhead. Moorhead starts the transition, but then hands it off to Lewis, then back to Moorhead. Now Ethan Sage out at the top of the key. Probably going to focus a little bit more on the perimeter, and a foul is going to be called on Ethan as Moorhead was driving around him. It's going to be Ethan's first and Weatherford's team first this quarter. Inbound on the left sideline is Cabron Lewis. As I mentioned, coming in for Adams is Xavion Robinson, a senior who had 8 points yesterday against Metro Christian. Now Moorhead dribbles to the left elbow, finds Lewis. C.J. Nixon out on him. Now Robinson. Trapped down in the right corner. Gets out of it. Now Lewis dribbles left block, puts the runner off the glass. No good. Karam rebound long, rebounded by Ethan Sage. He'll start the break. Now they'll hold up with C.J. Nixon and Cabron Lewis on him. Now Tate Sage over near the right hash finds Nate Rehrman down in the lane. Now a travel is going to be called on Tate Sage as he got the ball from Rehrman down on the cut to the right block and just took a little too many steps trying to stop. Checking in for the Rangers is number 15, Jordan Odumewo, I believe, and he's coming in for Nate Moorhead. Odumewo is a sophomore. He had 2 points yesterday against Metro Christian as well. Now Ethan Sage and Tate Sage with the trap out front. Over to Robinson. Now back to Otomewo. Now down in the lane. Stolen by Jackson Smith. Gets it out to Tate Sage. Now Weatherford brings the ball up, leading 15-8. 6:40 left in the first half. Now Ethan Sage on the right wing. Cross-court pass to Tate. Thought about a left wing three, then held up. Now down to Jackson Smith. Quick pass to Nate. Pump fake off the glass, and he'll draw the foul. Couldn't finish the bucket, as I think they're going to call Lewis on that one, and that'll be his first. First team foul on the Rangers this quarter. Nate Rehrman will be going to the line. It was a great pass on the baseline by Jackson Smith to find Rehrman. As it looks like DeMario Adams could be about to check in. And the first free throw by Nate's good. 9 points on the day for Nate as DeMario Adams will check in. He's been tended to and back in the game, as looks like Robinson will come in for him. So the shot blocking presence and inside presence back in effect for the Rangers as Nate Rehrman shoots his second free throw. Free throws up and out, and the rebound by Adams. Now he'll get it to Lewis fast. They'll be into the front court quickly. Now lob pass down on the left baseline to Bailey. Now down in the corner is Greggs. Lob pass finds Adams near the right hash. Now he gets it back to Greggs. Free throw line into the lane, puts up the runner. Nate went up to the block, no good, but Nate didn't get the block, but the shot was way off. And Weatherford comes away with the rebound. Now Jackson Smith near half court, over to C.J. Nixon. Right wing, gets it back to Jackson. Now back down to Ethan Sage. Now lob pass to C.J. Two-hand slam, jam, bam, alley-oop. Nice look and a sleeping defense as head coach Felix Echeverria has seen enough on that one. Takes the timeout. 18-6, Weatherford, 18-8, Weatherford leads. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball, powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
Good meat can't be found just anywhere, but it can be found at Market 54 on Highway 54 in Weatherford. Over 35 years of experience specializing in superior meat marketing, they can help you with individual cuts, freezer and vacuum packages, along with custom soldering and processing. They are open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to 12. For the highest quality meat choices year-round, visit Market 54 on Highway 54 in Weatherford and follow them on Facebook for monthly specials.
Are you starting a business? Choose.
Back here with you, second quarter action. Weatherford with an 18-8 lead. 5:44 left to go in the first half. Off of the alley-oop slam by C.J. Nixon. And a nice feed by Sage on that one. Winner of this game is, looks like Nate Rehrman's going to be tended to for a scratch on his left forearm. Winner of this game will be named consolation champion as both teams fell in their first round matchups. Weatherford falling to Crossings Christian 57-42 and Tulsa Hale losing to Dale 80-55. Games on tap after today, after this one on the final day, is a 6A preview featuring Edmond North and Owasso in the championship game. That's at 8:30 tonight, and then the third place game will be at 5:30 this evening, as Owasso will take on Dale. Dale will take on Crossings. Now Adams down in the post, has it blocked partially by CJ, but they're going to get CJ for the foul. So nice post move down there for Adams to draw the contact. That'll be the first on CJ. Actually, they're going to call it on Nate. So first on Nate, as well as Adams will go to the line to shoot two. Mario Adams with 4 points on the day, and he makes that one. Reminiscent of Terry McCarroll a little bit last year for Oklahoma City Douglas in the size and spring and capabilities around the rim as he misses the second one. 5 points for Adams. It's like my high school coach at Coweta said, you can't coach 6'9". You're either 6'9" or you're not. Jackson Smith with the ball. Otomewo on him. Now off to Ethan Sage. Cabron Lewis guarding him close. Now Nate Rehrman on the perimeter. Out to Tate. He takes the top of the key three. Up and off the front of the rim. Rebounded Cabron Lewis. Now forward to Greggs as he's on the left block. Puts it up, but he has it tied up. And a jump ball call as possession arrow will follow to the Rangers, but it was a good hustle play there by, I believe, Jackson Smith on that offside of Greggs, as he thought he was going to get a shot up, but it got tied up. Inbound off the baseline to Odumewo. Now Lewis, double teamed, dribbles out to the top of the key, gets it past Tate Sage, and puts it in off the glass. A little bit of Euro step action there, so today's officiating crew got no problem with it, and as long as you know that they don't, that's perfectly fine. Now CJ pressured. Now Bailey pressuring Tate Sage, and a foul. No, travel's going to be called as Tate was dribbling out of the double team trying to distribute the ball, and he took a little too many steps. 18-11, Weatherford leads, 4:33 left to go. Looks like Tulsa Hale has upped their defensive intensity after that alley-oop slam by C.J. Nixon. So Weatherford will have to amp up their offensive intensity as well. Now a long pass to the corner. Odumewo takes a three-pointer, no good, as looks like Ethan Sage snagged the rebound, and they're going to flag Demario Adams with the foul on the reach-in. That's his second team foul on the Rangers as well. We want to thank Tulsa Public Schools Athletic Director Mick Wilson and also Adam Dieselhorst and everybody at Squirtle TV for allowing us to come broadcast this tournament for the Weatherford faithful on Weatherford Eagles TV and 100.3 Coyote Classic. Now down to Jackson Smith. Left wing threes up and just rolls out, but there for the putback is Ethan. He gets pushed off, no call. DeMario comes down with the rebound. Now Cabron Lewis in transition. Three was almost in there. Now Adams down in the corner, finds Bailey. Now out to Odumewo. He'll take the left elbow jumper, almost gets it to go in off the glass, and then a push off. And a foul will be called on Demario Adams, as one official was standing right there in front of it, but it's the cross-court official that they're going to call the foul on Demario Adams. That's going to be his third. So maybe a little bit of frustration there as he just kind of pushed off. He's got three here in the first half with 3:35 left to go. Weatherford with a little bit of a scoring drought here, 18-11, as the defensive intensity, as I mentioned, got amped up a little bit after that alley-oop slam by CJ. Now down to Jackson Smith. Lewis on him. Tate. Now Nate Rehrman, top of the key. Now down to CJ, tipped away, but there's Nate with the steal. Jackson Smith down low, pump fakes. Now finds Ethan Sage, right wing and in there. Let that eagle soar once more. Three-pointer from the right wing by Ethan Sage. Makes it 21-11, 2:57 left to go in the half. Lewis drives left wing, now alley-oop to Odumewo, and he couldn't come up with it, but he does get the carom. Now Adams, pump fake near the top of the key, gets it back to Lewis. Now double teamed by both Sages on Cabron Lewis. As Greggs comes to set a screen. Now feed off to the left wing to Demario Adams. Back to Lewis. Now Odumewo. Down into Greggs. Took a step, no call, but gets it off the glass on a nice move there. Devontae Greggs with his first bucket. That's going to make it 21-13 with 2:18 left to go in the half. C.J. Nixon with the ball, bringing it up the floor, gives it off to Tate Sage. Coach Derek Bull, head coach for the Weatherford Eagles, is shouting some instructions. Now over to C.J. on the right wing. A little bit of a zone look here by the Rangers. Weatherford content to move the ball around. Now a lob pass to Tate Sage down low as he puts it up. Can't get it to fall on the fall away. And Adams comes away with the rebound. Now stolen by C.J. He's got a one-on-one. He'll go up, cross step, and lay it off the glass. Good bucket there by C.J. Nixon. He's got 8 on the day. It's 23-13 Weatherford with 1:40 left in the first half. Nice steal and score there by the junior. 4-star football recruit as well. Now over to Odumewo. Now knocked away by Nate Rehrman. Now in transition, it's 2-on-1. Tate Sage will take a left wing three up and in and out, but there for the rebound is Ethan. Can't get it to go off the glass. Odumewo comes up with the rebound and dishes it out to Lewis quickly. Now CJ back on defense. Lob pass over to Bailey. Now he's double teamed, gets bumped, no call, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rangers. Weatherford fortunate not to get a foul called on that one. And timeout on the floor. Coach Echeverria will take it. We'll take it with him. Weatherford leads 23-13 with 1:05 left in the first half. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
Are you starting a business? Choosing the wrong business entity could mean higher taxes or additional business risk. Using the right organization structure is essential for optimal results. Attorney Andy Caruth at Grafton Walraven in Weatherford can help organize your business for long-term success.
My name is Roger Ince. I have been a farmer rancher in the Western Oklahoma area all my life. The Bank of Western Oklahoma is committed to the community and to us and to our success. They're there whenever we need them, through the thick and through the thin.
Weatherford Regional Hospital is committed to serving Western Oklahoma with the best facilities, technologies, and employees. Everything from the convenient care clinic to the highly trained oncology department to the top-of-the-line mammography and x-ray equipment, down to the women's center, nursery, and emergency room. Weatherford Regional Hospital strives to provide you with a safe, clean, comfortable environment. Give them a call today or check them out online at weatherfordhospital.com.
Chuck Ramsey, the Law Dog, back here with you. 1:05 left to go in the first half. 23-13, Weatherford leads. As their starters have gone all minutes so far of this first half. Cabron Lewis with the throw in off the right sideline into the backcourt to Odumewo. And Jackson Smith trying to go for the steal, falls, and then Odumewo comes away with it. Now at the top of the key, over to Robinson, who's in the game now. Savion Robinson, now Greggs dribbles left and tied up by C.J. Nixon. That possession arrow should favor Weatherford. As Greggs dribbled to the left block, was going to try to get another shot off, and C.J. reached in there and tied it up. So Weatherford with the ball, 50 seconds left in the half, leading 23-13. Don't forget, at the end of this game, we'll have our McDonald's player of the game. McDonald's, proudly owned and operated by the Phillips family with locations in Weatherford, Clinton, and Elk City. McDonald's, I'm loving it. So Jackson Smith holds the ball with 32 seconds left there at the half-court line. Robinson and Odumewo in the top of what looks like a 2-3 zone. DeMario Adams out for now. Definitely don't want him to pick up that fourth foul. So Jackson Smith dribbles over to the right hash, back over to Ethan Sage. 11 seconds, now down to CJ. He finds Tate Sage, right corner threes, in and out, but there's for the putback is CJ Nixon. 6'6" on the offensive rebound, and it's 25-13. Long half-court shot almost in by Cabron Lewis off the glass and just rolled out, so he was just about on the money. 25-13, our score at the half. We'll take a quick break, come back for our Pepsi of Clinton halftime program. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball, powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
For residential and commercial construction, call Scott Seltzer Construction. Reliable service, a name you can trust, serving Weatherford and surrounding areas. Give them a call for your free estimate today. Scott Seltzer Construction.
Whether you're buying or selling real estate, you want an experienced real estate agent who knows the market, can answer all of your questions, and make your real estate visions come true. Green Real Estate in Weatherford has proven strategies to help you do this. Call today and think green for all of your real estate needs.
Tax laws change from time to time. The CPAs at Britton Kirkendall and Miller keep up with these changes so you don't have to. BKM has been serving Western Oklahoma since 1951. Their CPAs are trustworthy, accurate, and easy to work with. Whether you need personal tax services or services tailored for your business, the CPAs at Britton Kirkendall and Miller will take care of you. Give them a call or find them online. You'll notice the difference in the numbers.
Western Plains Library System has 9 locations in Western Oklahoma. Great digital learning resources, online tutorials, ebooks, and much more. Sign up for a free library card at WPLIBS.com and follow us on Facebook for upcoming WPLS programs.
This is Dr. Paul Tisdale of the Weatherford Eye Care Center. Remember, if you can't see it, you can't hit it, and you can't catch it. serving Weatherford and the surrounding area for over 30 years. If life is a blur, come see us at the Weatherford Eye Care Center.
Why should you do business with Blue Sky Bank? Here's CEO Brian Schneider.
We have been 100% owned and operated by Oklahomans. Most importantly, we're from here. We focus on our communities and what's important not only for our communities, but our counties, our school districts, our state is very important to us.
Blue Sky Bank with locations across Oklahoma and Texas. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Why should you do business with Blue Sky?
Chuck Ramsey, the Law Dog, back here with you. The Consolation Championship of the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions here on day 3 of the tournament at the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And your Weatherford Eagles lead the Tulsa Nathan Hale Rangers 25-13 at the break. And it was a closer first half than probably what Coach Derek Bull would like. Just a few miscues that he saw there, but Weatherford turned up the defense and also has been executing pretty well on the offensive side, considering a true bona fide shot blocker and rim protector in DeMario Adams in the game for Tulsa Hale, plus Cabron Lewis is an excellent scorer. But we'll get into stats here in a second. Like I said, we want to thank all of our sponsors here on the Pepsi of Clinton halftime program. That would include the Nicholson family, and they invite you to drink all the fine Pepsi products like Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, or Gatorade. We apologize. Our A-plus roofing and construction starting lineups were put off because of the fact that we were running behind on the broadcast. So we want to thank Damon Schultz for always sponsoring our starting lineups. Rain or shine, they'll be there. Locally owned and operated. Also, our Southwest Air and Heat formula for success. Southwest Air and Heat, your local Lennox dealer. And I think if I'd had a chance to get that in before the game, I would have said rebound, take good shots, and move the ball around. And that's exactly what Weatherford's done for a half. So they lead right now 25-13. They led 15-8 at the break. They outscored Tulsa Hale 10-5 there in that second quarter. We'll get into the stats brought to you by Weatherford Dental Care. Thank you to Dr. Nathan Belines, located in their beautiful facility on Washington across from Weatherford High School. For the Tulsa Nathan Hale Rangers, they're led by Cabron Lewis with 6. Devontae Greggs has a bucket with 2 points, and DeMario Adams has 5, 2 field goals and a free throw. He was 1 out of 2. That was a scary moment there for a minute as he went down and was favoring a leg and a lower leg injury, what it looked like. But he was helped off the court, then walked off for the most part on his own power, but then was able to get back in the game. So we're glad to see that he's back in for the Rangers. For your Weatherford Eagles, they're led in scoring by C.J. Nixon. He's got 10, 4 in the first quarter and 6 in the second. And a couple of nice dunks there by him. One, a great one on an alley-oop. That was just a wonderful play drawn up. And then Nate Rehrman's got 9. And then Ethan Sage with 3 and Jackson Smith with 3. Shooting from outside right now, a bit of a struggle for the Eagles, as actually Nate Rehrman is 2 of 3. And they were just leaving him completely unguarded out at the top of the key and on the wing. And he made him pay for 2 3-pointers. He's 3 of 5 from the field. Jackson Smith hit a 3-pointer. He's 1 of 2. He's got, like I said, 3 on the game. And then CJ is perfect from the field, 5 for 5. He's got 6 rebounds. Jackson Smith has 4 rebounds. He's upped his rebound total here in this tournament. Nate Rehrman with 2 rebounds, Ethan Sage with 4. And we can get Tate Sage going. I think we can start putting some space between us and a few of these teams that we play. As just an odd stat is Tate Sage is 0 for 6 from the field. He's 0 for 5 from the 3-point line. So we'll definitely look for Tate to get his range going. And when he does, that makes Weatherford just an extremely dangerous team. And then from the 3-point line, Tulsa Hale is 0 for 4 on the day. So good perimeter defense so far and some missed shots by the Rangers. So those are your stats brought to you by Weatherford Dental Care. And once again, we do thank Dr. Nathan Belines for sponsoring our stats. And our McDonald's Player of the Game will be announced at the end of this. McDonald's, proudly owned and operated by the Phillips family. Brother Ed Phillips over there with the McDonald's in Weatherford, Clinton, and Elk City. We sure appreciate him sponsoring our Players of the Game. McDonald's, I'm loving it. And forgot to mention, I'm joined by you today with my best friend, Chad Gray, here helping me bring you this stream, and also Jacob Staggs helping us out here on day 3 of the Tournament of Champions. It's been a wonderful tournament. The result from day 1 might not have been what we were looking for against Crossings. We came up against a little bit of a buzzsaw at Cal Furnish, but the boys rebounded really well yesterday against OK. And so far, we'll see if they can hold pat here in the second half, but they've got a 12-point lead against the number 18 ranked Class 4A Tulsa Hale Rangers. And so it's going to be an exciting second half. And I believe, if I'm correct, Tulsa Hale was down yesterday against Metro Christian as well. So they came out in a big way in the second half. So you've got to stay on top of Cabron Lewis and DeMario Adams for sure. So we'll take another quick break as we'll wrap up our Pepsi of Clinton halftime program. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball, powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
Brown's Floor Covering invites you to see their showroom at 117 Broadway in Weatherford. Specializing in tile, carpet, and vinyl plank flooring, Brown's Floor Covering has been serving Western Oklahoma for over 65 years. Brown's Floor Covering in Weatherford.
If you're ready for some retail therapy, head to the Sassy Sister Boutique. You'll find clothing from small to curvy, little girl clothing, plus some of your favorite brands like Judy Blue Denim, Pink Panache, and 806 Jewelry. Sassy Sister Boutique, 208 West Main in Weatherford.
The thing I'm looking forward to most about college is getting to make some really good friends that are all going to be doing the same thing I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be with people that I get along with that like the things I like, and I really look forward to being able to be around people that are more like me.
And I've always loved John Deere Green. I thought, what better way to get to spend playing with toys than working on them each and every day.
Secure your future with the John Deere Ag Tech program. Sponsored by Western Equipment.
Kids Therapy Connection is a pediatric speech, occupational, and physical therapy clinic serving Western Oklahoma. Their therapists have a heart to serve the pediatric population in order for them to reach their greatest potential. Find Kids Therapy Connection on Facebook or ktconnection.com.
If you're ready to build your dream home, Jacob Robinson Homes is who you want on the job. My dad is the best at turning your dreams into reality. He takes pride in great workmanship. He can build anything.
Jacob Robinson Homes, making your dream home come true. Western Oklahoma is known for unpredictable weather. One day it's nice, the next a foot of snow's on the ground. Wouldn't you like to know your heating unit is ready for the Western Oklahoma winter? Let the trained professionals at Southwest Air and Heat clean and check your unit today. Southwest Air and Heat, your local Lennox dealer, is the trusted and experienced name for heating service in Western Oklahoma. Call 772-8000. That's 772-8000. Perfect air, unmatched care. That's Southwest Air and Heat, your local Lennox dealer in Weatherford. Western Oklahoma's
Chuck Ramsey, the Law Dog, back here with you. About a minute left until the beginning of the third quarter as we'll wrap up our Pepsi of Clinton halftime program. The Nicholson family invites you to drink all the fine Pepsi products like Mountain Dew, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, or Gatorade. Be sure and tune in to 95.5 The Coyote tonight as the voice of the Bulldogs, Mike Smith, will be on the air bringing you SWOSU men's basketball in an exhibition game actually just up the street from us here in Tulsa. I believe they'll be at the Reynolds Center on the campus of Tulsa University as the Golden Hurricane hosts the SWOSU Bulldogs in an exhibition game. Pre-game for that set to begin at 6:30 on 95.5 The Coyote. Mike Smith will be on the call. So we've had 3 days of wonderful basketball here for you on 100.3 Coyote Classic and Weatherford Eagles TV, and we've got 16 more minutes for you here as Weatherford trying to snag a trophy here on day 3 of the 58th annual Tournament of Champions. Just a wonderful tournament. I grew up coming to this tournament, had a blast when we used to have it out at the old Expo Square Pavilion, and Booker T. Washington, Oak Mulgee, Tulsa Edison, Kevin Pritchard, Kermit Holmes, Richard Dumas, Jamal West. Those are the names from my heyday. Never could play with them, but I could watch them. So it was a lot of fun. But this is an outstanding tournament as well. And you guys that are tuned in on Squirtle TV are going to have some outstanding championship games tonight. And girls action, and stolen by Ethan Sage as Rangers came away with the ball and then laid in by Tate Sage. So let's get him rolling. Good steal and score there, Sage. And that makes it 27-13. Just 20 seconds into the third quarter. Now a zone here look by the Eagles And now lob pass tipped away, and I think they're going to say it's off Cabron Lewis. So good hustle there by C.J. Nixon to affect the pass. We've seen him do that on the gridiron as well. So Weatherford with 2 quick turnovers. Now they have a chance to compound it with another score. As Tate Sage dribbles against Cabron Lewis. Now Nate Rehrman, top of the key, finds Tate Sage. Thought about a 3 left wing. Now turns, gets it out to Jackson Smith. He'll dribble to the free throw line. Now Ethan will take the 17-foot jumper off the back of the rim. CJ and Nate fight for the rebound, knock CJ down. Now Rangers are in transition as Adams thought about an outside shot, then drives it in, lays it off the glass, gets his own rebound, and will be fouled. As I think Jackson, we'll see if they call on Jackson Smith or Ethan Sage. And they're going to say it's on Jackson Smith. That's going to be his first foul of the quarter, as checking in for the Rangers will be Jordan Odumewo, as he'll come in for Nate Moorhead. Greggs, Bailey, Adams, Lewis, and Odumewo in for the Rangers. Now man look as Bailey gets it in the free throw paint, and Jackson was there to affect the handoff, then gets it knocked out off of him. Rangers throw in on the baseline. 6:50 left in the third. Weatherford with a 27-13 lead. They line up there by the Rangers, and Lewis sets up a 3, comes down with it. Odumewo with a reach in, no call. Tate Sage got that rebound and starts the transition. Now he dribbles into the lane, spin move, pump fakes, and gets it taken away by Greggs. Now in transition is Bailey. Carried it, no call. Now he looks over, and it will be stolen as he had nobody on the outlet. Dual turnovers for the Rangers and the Eagles there as Cash Jennings will check in for Weatherford. He'll come in for Tate Sage, and for Kamari Bailey will be Xavion Robinson. Cabron Lewis with the ball brings it across the timeline. 6:20 left to go in the third quarter. Weatherford still leading 27-13. Lewis, top of the key. Ethan Sage out on him. Now Robinson. Now over to Odumewo. Dribbles it off his leg, but saves it from going out. Now he's trapped, and they reach in, and Nate Rehrman comes away with it. Calls on it, and now a timeout called by Derek Bull as Nate Rehrman came away with the ball, couldn't quite get up, and we'll take it with him. Quick timeout. Weatherford leads 27-13, 6 minutes left in the third. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball, powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
Hi, this is Anthony Moore. As a native of Western Oklahoma, I am proud to support our rural communities and schools. Sporting events like this are key in teaching our student bodies about hard work, drive, determination, and strong moral character. Good luck to all teams competing, and God bless. Paid for by Friends of Anthony Moore.
Southwest Bank is your locally owned, customer-friendly hometown bank with a commitment to the people of Western Oklahoma. Conveniently located on Main Street in Weatherford for all your checking, savings, and lending needs. Southwest Bank in Weatherford, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Southwest Bank.
Chuck Ramsey, the Law Dog, back here with you. Be sure and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Law Dog Sports. Jackson Smith with the ball. DeMario Adams out on him. Now a bit of a zone matchup look by the Rangers. Ethan Sage around the horn to Cash Jennings. Tate Sage taking a breather. Now CJ, top of the key, finds Nate on the right wing. Mario Adams out on CJ. CJ will dribble to the right block. Pump fake, gets it over and off the glass. He had to go over a 6'9" for that, but he had the touch to kiss it off the glass and get it in. 29-13, Weatherford leads. 5:30 left to go in the third quarter. Odumewo with the ball, gets it, and kicked by Ethan Sage as he jumped up for the pass deflection as Kamari Bailey will check back in. He'll come in for Jordan Odumewo. Bailey will take the inbound into the backcourt. Ethan Sage out at the top of the 1-3-1. And tipped away by Ethan. He's on the hustle to try to get it, and they'll say it's off of Sage. And so Derek Bull questioning the lack of a call there that would win it Weatherford's way, but the referee holds pat. Now foul's going to be called on Ethan as he went a little too strong over Lewis on the inbound for the Rangers. So 2 on Ethan 5:14 left to go in the third quarter, and Weatherford has 2 team fouls. Tulsa Hale has none. Now Lewis finds Adams down on the left baseline, spins past Cash Jennings. Now around the horn, Robinson, and he's going to be called for a double dribble down in the corner. Fast passes there, and it was good for the Rangers to get those going through Adams, but just unable to handle it past that, as Cash Jennings will check back in for Weatherford. Cash Jennings checks out. Tate Sage checks in, and Xavion Robinson checks out for Tulsa Hale. I'll get it right eventually, folks. And back in for the Rangers is Nate Moorhead. Now Tate Sage finds Ethan on the right wing. He's double teamed. Cross-court pass to Jackson Smith. Puts up the run in the lane. Drops it in the teardrop. Nice move there by Jackson. And it's 31-13 Weatherford. Rangers held scoreless so far in the half. Now Moorhead, dribble drive off the left block, puts it off the glass, tipped away by C.J. Nixon. Tate Sage comes away with the carom. Reach in by Lewis, no call. Now C.J. comes away with it, brings it across the timeline. He's at the top of the key. Lewis on him, takes the 17-footer in there. C.J. Nixon with a nice intermediate range shot from just beyond the free throw line, and it's 33-13, 20-point lead for the Eagles as Moorhead dribbles, finds Lewis down on the left wing. Jackson Smith comes out on him. Now Bailey in the lane, puts the runner up over Nate Rehrman and makes it. Kamari Bailey with his first points. He's got 2. It's 33-15. That's the first points of the second half for Tulsa Hale. Came at 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Jackson Smith to Tate Sage. Bailey out on Tate Sage. Now around the horn, left wing to Ethan. Now down the left corner to C.J. Nixon. Nate Rehrman cuts, gets down on the left block. Now gets it out to C.J. He steps up. Adams on him. Pump fake. Puts it off the glass. Has it blocked. It'll go out of bounds off of the palm of DeMario Adams. So C.J. had the dribble drive, but amazing wingspan there by DeMario Adams, and a lob pass into Ethan Sage. He's got Lewis on him. Now Jackson Smith finds Nate Rehrman on the backdoor cut, and he goes up strong and puts it in off the glass. 2 points there for Nate Rehrman. It's 35-15 Weatherford. 3:10 left to go, and knocked out of bounds off of C.J. Nixon. It will be Rangers ball in the front court. Substitution for Weatherford coming in. It is sophomore Hunter Nelson, 6'1". He'll come in for Nate Rehrman. Hunter hit a big 3 yesterday against OK in game time. They were still running the regular offense, and Hunter took a shot. Now Lewis dribbles, and a tie-up is going to be called, and I think the possession error will favor Weatherford. So as Lewis tried to get his dribble going, CJ reached in there and just snagged the ball. And a turnover on the Rangers. They had 6 turnovers in the first half. Weatherford had 3. Now Tate Sage with Bailey on him. Dribbles to the left elbow off of his legs. Now he's on the ground, and a timeout called by Derek Bull as Tate lost his balance, fell on the ground with the ball. And it will take it with him. Weatherford leads 35-15, 2:54 left to go in the third quarter. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
In Western Oklahoma, there's an oasis known as Cummins Auto Group in Weatherford. We have the brands for you: Chevy, Buick, GMC, Cadillac, Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Honest deals from honest folks. Just visit us today for current offers and savings. We're easy to find and easy to shop with all our dealerships conveniently located together. Take the short drive just off I-40 on Airport Road or go to CumminsAutoGroup.com.
Robin and the Nicholson family at Nicholson Monument continue to serve Western Oklahoma families with compassionate expertise and creativity. Let them design your loved one's lasting memorial. Order locally at Lockstone Funeral Home.
How do you score big in Weatherford? Shop Paisley Jane Upscale Consignment. Score brands like Lululemon, Can, Lucky, Nike, Under Armour, Kate Spade, and Michael Kors for a fraction of the price. Paisley Jane Upscale Consignment across from Bank First in Weatherford. How do you score big in Weatherford?
Back here with you, third quarter action. Weatherford leading Tulsa Nathan Hale 35-15. Ethan Sage with the inbound to the right corner. Jackson Smith, Moorhead on him. Now out to C.J. Nixon. He's near the half-court circle. Adams drifting out towards him. Now Hunter Nelson, Ethan Sage. Now C.J. dribbles against Adams, puts up the jumper off the back of the rim, but there for the putbacks, Jackson Smith. And then, can't make that one, but Ethan Sage puts it in. So nice offensive rebounding by the Eagles. Makes it 37-15 with 2:29 left to go in the game. I'm sorry, third quarter. My apologies. Now Adams with a dribble into the paint, finds Moorhead in the left corner. Lewis on the left wing now. LeBron Lewis with Ethan Sage on him. Now a travel will be called on Devontae Greggs as he went to start the dribble and took a few too many steps. 2:16 left to go in the third quarter. Weatherford with the ball. Pressure being shown three-quarter court by Demario Adams on C.J. Nixon. C.J. brings it across the timeline over to Ethan Sage near the left wing. Now Jackson Smith in the left corner puts up the baseline pump fake and puts up the shot, but there for the putback was Ethan Sage, but he just couldn't get it to fall. Now Jackson Smith almost snagged it on the carom. Now Greggs puts up the runner and rolls that one in. Nice look there by Devontae Greggs as he got that one just to crawl its way into the goal. I like the way he did that. He went up in the traffic. Now Jackson Smith with Moorhead on him. Now he pump fakes, dribble drive, left block, puts it up, no good, off the glass, can't get it to fall, and then it'll go out of bounds off of Tate Sage. So Jackson Smith having some trouble up close as Dylan Epp, number 4, 5'7" sophomore, will come in for Hunter Nelson. Lewis with the ball across the timeline. Ethan Sage comes out on him. Now into the paint, and Greggs has it again, puts up a reverse layup, no good. Drew some contact, no call. Now C.J. Nixon over to Dylan Epp. Moorhead's on him. Now he gets trapped and pushed, and they're going to get a foul. I believe that's going to be probably on Devontae Greggs. No, it's going to be on Nate Moorhead, his first. I might as well stop trying to predict who they call it on because I'm always wrong. And to a lot of you out there, that is probably not surprising. Jackson Smith inbounds to Dylan Epp. Greggs is on him, pressured. Now pivot and over to CJ. He's on the left wing with Adams up on him. Now he crosses over, finds Tate Sage. Now Ethan down low. Two-hand slam, jam, bam. Nice feed from Tate to Ethan down on the right block. And Ethan has definitely developed some spring in his game as he just jumped up and two-handed slammed that one. And now a long three there by Greggs, no good. Rebound by C.J. Nixon. I'm not sure if I show any three-point balls for Nathan Hale today. Now CJ's going to go up, gets fouled, no call. Now Lewis comes away with the carom. He starts the transition. Dribbles off of his hip, no good. Now Ethan Sage is on the breakaway. CJ Nixon goes up, lays it in. He thought about a two-handed slam, jam, bam, but then laid it up. 41-17 with 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Weatherford leads it. Now Lewis. Lobbed into Greggs. He's got to look at the basket. No call on Tate Sage on the defense. And now he'll get it and be fouled by Greggs. So I can kind of understand the frustration there by Devontae Greggs as he went up, drew the contact, no call. And then also the frustration by Felix Echeverria as he's going to be called for the technical. So it's a little bit understandable for the ref to kind of swallow his whistle there, not criticizing them. It obviously benefited the team I call for, but was pretty surprised we didn't get the foul called on that one. But Felix Echeverria expressed his discontent with the officiating and received a technical foul for it. So Weatherford will be shooting 2 free throws.
A technical foul has been assessed to the Ranger bench.
Okay, maybe it's not on Coach Echeverria specifically. The PA announcer said the Ranger bench. So now C.J. Nixon at the line to shoot 2 free throws, leading 41-17. And that one's in there and good. He's got 17 on the day so far with a chance to make it 18. Second free throw by C.J. Nixon is up and rolls in. So 2 free throws there off of the technical by C.J. makes it 43-17 Weatherford with 6 seconds left in the third quarter. So Weatherford now gets the ball as Jackson Smith will inbound it on the far side half court. Now CJ brings it across the timeline. Demario Adams on him. Now CJ with trying to get a shot off, and a jump ball will be called as Coach Bull not too pleased with the way that play progressed, but CJ drew the double team, tried to get something off, just couldn't quite get there. Inbounds to Bailey as they won't try a shot on that. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Weatherford leading 43-17. Allowed 4 points in that third quarter. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
65-mile-an-hour winds, tornadoes, hail. The weather in western Oklahoma is unpredictable. A-Plus Roofing and Construction is there for you. Owned and operated by Damon Schultz, a GAF Master Elite Contractor, fully insured with an A-Plus rating by the Better Business Bureau. Call A-Plus Roofing today at 580-772-7587. That's 772-7587. Here before and after the storm. A-Plus Roofing and Construction in Weatherford, offering free estimates and protecting your biggest investment.
Estate planning may be the most important decision you can make. Attorney David Duncan is an expert in estate and property law. Protect your assets and your family with a solid plan from David Duncan, Attorney at Law, 1100 East Main in Weatherford.
Sir, are you okay? Let's get him to a room.
Western Technology Center's Business and Industry Services Division customizes training to meet industry needs.
Great careers aren't make-believe.
Visit westtech.edu.
Sir, are you okay?
Chuck Ramsey, the Law Dog, back here with you as we begin fourth quarter play. Weatherford leads at 43-17. Don't forget, at the end of this game, we'll have our McDonald's Player of the Game. McDonald's, proudly owned and operated by the Phillips family, with locations in Weatherford, Clinton, and Elk City. For those of you in eastern Oklahoma or central Oklahoma that make your way out west on I-40, if you need a good place to stop and eat, any one of the McDonald's in Weatherford, Clinton, or Elk City, proudly owned and operated by brother Ed Phillips. Great man. Now into Dylan Epp. Now backdoor cut as Tate Sage came away with it, but Cash Jennings tried to go up with the follow-up, blocked by Demario Adams. Now he begins the break. Adams on the right block, turns and spins. Baseline jumper, good. That was pretty. Gotta say, that kid had some handle on that one. Now a reach in by Adams, and he gets the steal on that one, and a foul's going to be called. Actually, they're going to call a travel on Adams. So the reach in by Adams, and now another technical is issued, as it looks like it will go on Demario Adams. So the travel's called, and then a second technical for the Rangers today. First on Demario Adams. So Tate Sage will go to the line to shoot 2, and Demario Adams has 4 now. Sage with the free throws up and rolls it in. Weatherford outscored Tulsa Hale 18-4 in that third quarter. Typically, Weatherford has been a very strong third quarter team, and that was off the back of the rim, no good. So Weatherford will have the ball back off of the quick technical on Demario Adams, as he really hustled there to get the steal. Dylan Epp, Cash Jennings, Nate Rehrman, Tate Sage, and Ethan Sage in for Weatherford. 7:30 left in the game. Now Tate Sage, left wing threes up off the front of the rim, no good. Cabron Lewis comes down with the rebound. Now Greggs puts up the runner off of the reverse and rolls it in. That kid's got some English on his layups. He can kind of will that ball into the bucket, and he drew the contact. That was exciting to see. Now Tate Sage, free throw line. Now Ethan Sage drives left baseline, finds Dylan Epp. He gets it out to Nate Rehrman. Now Cash Jennings. Pump fake. Now down off the left baseline. It'll go off of Tate Sage's leg. Turnover on Weatherford. Dylan Epp checks out. CJ Nixon comes back in. So going forward for this Weatherford Eagles team, we'll have Clinton at the Eagles Nest on Tuesday. Game time for the Lady Eagles on that one will be 6:30. Pregame on Weatherford Eagles TV will be 6:15. as Greggs dribbles, tries reverse layup, and actually gets it out to Robinson. 3-point bucket from the left corner by Xavion Robinson is good. The first three-pointer of the day for Tulsa Hale. 44-24, 20-point lead now. C.J. Nixon off to Tate Sage. Top of the key now, C.J. Now he finds Nate Rehrman. Pump fake, goes down, swipes at it, and gets it in over Lewis. So 2 points for Nate Rehrman. He's got 13 on the day so far. Now Greggs dribbles baseline, and he'll be fouled by Cash Jennings. That'll be the first on Cash and the first on Weatherford for the quarter. 6:12 left to go in the game. Cabron Lewis on the baseline, looking out for Adams. Now Greggs cuts and gets the pass thrown to him. Tries the reverse layup, can't get it to fall. Ethan Sage got the rebound, and now he gets it back from C.J. Nixon. Crossover on Greggs. Now Tate Sage on the left wing lobs it out to C.J. near the half-court circle. Now he drives on Robinson, free throw line, turns, and tried to find a cutting Sage brother. I think Tate might have been the closest, and it'll go out of bounds. Cash Jennings will check out. Jackson Smith will come back in. So this Weatherford Eagle team, as the turnovers go, their offense and scoring goes, and as we saw against Crossings Christian, they turned the ball over several times in that one, and that just makes it so tough for this team to get it going. 3-point attempt by Robinson, no good, off of the heels of C.J. Nixon. Now it throws it back to Adams, but he passes across the paint, and Jackson Smith is able to steal the ball. Now Jackson dribbles past the pressure. Now C.J. down to Ethan Sage. He'll try to lob it up, but Greggs was there to throw it down away from him on the blocked pass. Now a foul is going to be called on C.J. Nixon as they whistled the foul at the left elbow. And Lewis took 3 more steps and made the bucket, and they counted it. So 2 points for Cabron Lewis. Coach Derek Bull and the Weatherford faithful very unhappy with that. And the foul will be on C.J. Nixon, his first. So Cabron Lewis at the line to try to finish a 3-point play, trailing by 20, 5:12 left to go in the game, 46-26. So Lewis with the free throws, up and good. And a foul is going to be called on Ethan Sage as he went to block out Cabron Lewis, and then some contact there, and the foul's called on Ethan. It's going to be his third, team foul number 3. Timeout on the floor. Head coach Derek Bull not liking what he's seeing right now. We'll take it with him. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball, powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
If we've learned anything this last year, it's how to protect what matters most to us. That's why we added Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi to the lineup. With the Smart Wi-Fi app, you can protect all devices, phones, and computers from malware, viruses, and malicious websites. You can also manage your network, set up times for your kids to access the internet, prioritize the work computer over the gaming systems, and get real-time data on network security. Take control, protect your family, and experience Smart Wi-Fi from Pioneer.
When family's sick, there's no need for multiple visits to multiple doctors. Dr. Blake Badgett, nurse practitioners Tasha Robinson and Stephanie Yoder, and PA Taylor Llewellyn provide unmatched care for all ages. Located in the Physicians Building behind Weatherford Regional Hospital.
For over 50 years, Calkins Conoco has been paving the way to dependable, fast service. Take advantage of their famous 10-minute oil change and full line of automotive services. Calkins Conoco features an automotive shop and full-service convenience store. Calkins Conoco on Main and Weatherford. For over 50 years, Calkins...
Chuck Ramsey, the Law Dog, back here with you. 5:12 left to go in the game. Tulsa Hale with the ball off of the foul on Ethan Sage. Cabron Lewis will hand off throw-in duties to Bailey on the baseline as he looks out. And Weatherford in a zone that gets it out to DeMario Adams. Jackson Smith comes out on him. Now back to Bailey on the left wing, picks up his dribble. Cabron Lewis now. Nate Rehrman on him. Actually a man look now by Weatherford. As Nate jumps out on Lewis, 3-pointer no good. Rebound on the offside by C.J. Nixon. Now he's forward to Nate. He's got Greggs ahead of him, and he'll lay it in. Can't get it to go, but there for the tip-in was Tate Sage. That doesn't fall either. Cabron Lewis comes back with the carom. So unable to finish on the break are the Eagles, and Lewis puts up a runner off of the left side, and that's good. So he's feeling a little warm-up now. It's 46-29 with 4:37 left to go. Weatherford needing to keep composure. Pump fake now. Slam, jam, bam by Ethan Sage to answer. Pump fake, got Greggs up off the ground, then took it to the bucket and put it down with some authority, and it's going to be tipped out off of Ethan Sage as they were trying to get it to Demario Adams, and Adams just headbutted Ethan Sage in the cheek. No call whatsoever as he just led with his head. Now the referee's chastising Ethan. So not sure what you do about somebody leading with the forehead, but go ahead. Now Lewis with the ball on the left hash, gets it inbounds to Gibbs. Now back to Lewis. Adams posting up on Ethan Sage down low. Now Jackson came over to help with the double team, and he's going to get called for a foul. So foul on Weatherford as they call CJ for the reach in. That's going to be CJ's second, fourth team foul on Weatherford this quarter as Cabron Lewis will throw the ball in. Mario Adams in the paint. Now out to Robinson. Right wing three, no good. Rebounded by Jackson Smith. He'll pump fake. Now gets it across the timeline. Down to Nate Rehrman, and it's too hot on the pass. Turnover on the Weatherford Eagles. 48-29, 4:03 left to go. Coach Derek Bull's got to get some composure instilled on this squad. Is still a significant lead, but still some time left. Now lob pass down to Greggs. He gets it in the paint, puts it up, blocked from behind by Tate Sage. Nate Rehrman comes away with the rebound. Now Tate dribbles, has a foul reach in on Demario Gibbs, and I think that's going to be 5 on Adams. I'm sorry. So that's going to be a foul out for Demario Adams, as he will have not quite the day that he'd had in the previous 2 days. He brings in Jaden Turner, number 20, a junior. Now inbound to Nate Rehrman. So 13 on the day for Demario Adams. CJ Nixon now with Cabron Lewis on him. Finds Nate Rehrman in the paint. Now out to Tate Sage, and they're going to whistle him for a travel. So I get the feeling that a lot of scrutiny being put on the Sages, as he did kind of pick up that pivot foot, I guess. 3:35 left to go, 48-29. Weatherford still leads. Now Lewis, without the services of his 6'9" big man in the paint, but this Tulsa Hale Rangers team still has talent. Now lob pass over to Robinson. He's on the left wing. Now back to Lewis. He'll dribble, free throw line, drop it off to Robinson. Left wing three's up, no good. Rebound Nate Rehrman. He clears it out. Now back to Tate Sage. Now back to Jackson Smith. Jackson dribbles, brings it off, passes it off to CJ. He pulls up at the right wing. Now cross-court pass to Tate. Now a three-pointer from the left wing. Nate Rehrman's good. Let that eagle soar once more. 5 in the quarter for Nate. And that left wing three was a nice shot by him. Now Lewis, no-look pass, gets it stolen by Tate Sage. Now he forwards it to Nate Rehrman. He's on the left wing. Robinson comes out on him. 2:35 left to go. Weatherford leads at 51-29. Now Ethan Sage back to Jackson Smith. Greggs will come out to him. Now Bailey. Now a long three by Ethan Sage off the front of the rim. No good, and Jackson Smith fights for it. Then CJ Nixon gets it off the pass and puts it down with authority. Slam, jam, bam, 53-29, Weatherford leads. Good hustle by Jackson Smith. Now Greggs off to Lewis. He'll take a long three. That's up and in there. Wow. Long distance three there by Cabron Lewis makes it 53-32. A lot of talent in that young man. Now Nate Rehrman. Back to Jackson Smith. CJ Nixon. Bailey comes out on him. CJ dribbles. Now Ethan Sage on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Tate. Now he'll dribble past Lewis. Now back to Ethan. Tate, left hash, dribbles. Finds Jackson Smith. Thinks about a left wing three. Good. Good shot there. Going, gone is what I meant to say. Jackson Smith hits a big three there from the left corner to make it 56-32. Stolen by Ethan Sage. He'll start the break. Has a reach in there by Robinson and a feed there to Nate. Reverse layup, no good, but he'll draw the foul as it was a really sweet pass there by Ethan Sage. And they're going to get Devontae Greggs for the foul, his second. So 3 team fouls on Tulsa Hale as Coach Echeverria looks like he will go to his bench with 1:14 left to go in Weatherford with the lead, and Nate Rehrman hits the free throw. And that makes it 57-32 Weatherford as they will be on their way to the Consolation Championship trophy here at the Tournament of Champions, 58th annual. So in the game for Tulsa Hale, some numbers that I'm not seeing on my roster, so my apologies as I'll work on that. Jackson Meyer, Yukon Butler, Cy Scamahorn, Luke Bruner. In for the Eagles with the ball is number 3, Taven Weber. Now a shot down low as Weber gets the bucket. 2 points for him. Now Jackson Meyer over to Cy Scamahorn. Now Yukon Butler. Nate Rehrman still in the game as he had the free throw. Timeout on the floor. Actually just a substitution timeout, I guess. Nate Rehrman will check out. And Cy Scamahorn will check out. So also in the game is Jordan Odomewo. For Weatherford, Cash Weiberg, a 5'9" freshman. Also Cooper Bryant. Now Bruner finds Ben Tucker, a 5'9" freshman. Now around the horn to Bruner, puts up the runner in the lane, gets it to fall. Luke Bruner gets the bucket. He's shown the proclivity to get shots off and have some pretty good touch. Ben Tucker guarding number 2, Jacoby Edwards. That'll be knocked out of bounds. 16 seconds left. Weatherford leading 59-34. They will be your 2023 consolation champions of the 58th annual Tournament of Champions. Now inbounds to Edwards. Turns, puts up the mid-range jumper and in there. Jacoby Edwards with a bucket. Now with the ball is Ben Tucker. He'll dribble up the floor, 2 seconds. And that's going to be the game. Weatherford is your consolation champion here at the Tournament of Champions. 59-36 is the final over Tulsa Nathan Hale. We'll take a quick break, come back, and there will be a trophy presentation and a lot more here for you as we'll begin our Dobson Fiber postgame. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
When you're making decisions as important as choosing home health or hospice for a loved one, it's important to ask the right questions. Are they locally owned? Are they proven through years of successful business practices? If necessary, can you transition from home health to hospice with the same care given? You can find all this and more at your locally owned Shepherd Home Health and Hospice. They've been serving Clinton and the surrounding areas since 2006 with dependable, local, and reliable care. Shepherd Home Health and Hospice of Clinton. Call today.
Monty's Carpet Warehouse offers quality service and dependability. A large selection of carpets, ceramic tile, and hardwood flooring for superior installation with every product sold. Contact Monty's Carpet Warehouse on Highway 54.
Hello, this is Cody Bell. Bank First in Weatherford is a proud supporter of local high school sports and wants to wish all athletes the best of luck this year. Bank First, 122 North Broadway, Weatherford. Loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you. Member FDIC.
Abracadabra. And just like that, True Vision Optometric Group has moved their Weatherford location to 129 North Bradley, right beside Solstice Tanning Salon. This move will not affect the amazing service Dr. Allard and his dedicated team provide you. Thank you for your patience during this move. True Vision Optometric Group accepts most insurance. Visit TrueVisionOklahoma.com or follow them on Facebook for future updates. True Vision Optometric Group, helping you see what truly matters. Abracadabra.
Back here with you as we wrap up the Weatherford portion of the 58th Annual Tournament of Champions, here with you on 100.3 Coyote Classic and streaming on Weatherford Eagle TV. We want to thank Adam Dieselhorst with Squirtle and all the folks at Squirtle for allowing us to sit in and bring you Weatherford Eagles basketball here on our network, and also Tulsa Public Schools Athletic Director Mick Wilson for being very hospitable, very obliging to us, and taking care of us while we're here for the 3 days. So Weatherford wins it 59-36 for a consolation championship. I think what I find interesting about this team is I think they feel like they really know they let one slip away against Crossings on Wednesday night, and no consolation in the consolation that I can really see. Nice to win, nice to get the trophy. You don't want to lose in this game for sure, but I think Weatherford felt like they had bigger fish to fry. So we'll go ahead and get into our Dobson Fiber post game. Dobson Fiber, fast, reliable, local. Find them online at dobson.net. And like I said, 59-36 is the score, the final. And Tulsa Hale actually outscored Weatherford 19-16 in that fourth quarter, but it was pretty well done as Weatherford held Tulsa Hale to 9 points in the second and third quarters combined. 4 points in the third, 5 points in the second. Weatherford scored 28 during that time and 18 in the third. So that singing you hear is the wonderful rendition of Careless Whisper by our wonderful public address announcer. So great job by him. They do a great job here at the BOK Center. So stats of the game brought to you by Weatherford Dental Care. Thank you to Dr. Nathan Belines, located in their beautiful facility on Washington across from Weatherford High School. For the Tulsa Hale Rangers, they were led in scoring by Cabron Lewis. He had 14, 6 of 12 shooting from the field, 1 of 4 from the three-point line. Demario Adams had 7 points. He was 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line. He had 9 rebounds. He did foul out. Had a technical as well. Kamari Bailey with 2 points. Devontae Greggs with 6. I'm still impressed with that young man's ability to put some English on the ball and get some layups in there in traffic. He did a good job on that on several instances. Jacoby Edwards finished with 2. Taven Weber with 2. And Xavion Robinson hit a 3. He was 1 for 4 from the three-point line. For your Weatherford Eagles, led in scoring by C.J. Nixon. 20 points, 9 rebounds, 9 of 11 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did not take any three-point shots. Jackson Smith with 8 points. He was 3 of 8 from the field. Some of those misses were just point blank where he just didn't quite get the right amount of English on those. But he did hit 2 of 3 from the three-point line, and those were pretty big ones as well. 8 rebounds for Jackson Smith, so good job done by him. He also had 4 assists. Nate Rehrman with 17 points, 6 of 9 shooting from the field, and also 3 of 4 from the three-point line. He was 2 of 4 from the line. Ethan Sage with 9 points. Tate Sage with 3. He was 1 of 9 from the field and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And also Luke Bruner had a bucket, 2 points for him. Weatherford shot the ball in the first half 40%, then in the second half 51.9%. That's from the field. From the three-point line, they were 50% in the second half and 35.3% for the game. And just a nice win here in the Consolation Championship. Probably 11 turnovers. I would imagine Coach Derek Bull will tell me that's too many, but still that some of those came late in the game after the decision was already in the books for the most part. And then Weatherford forced 17 turnovers on the Rangers. So those are your stats brought to you by Weatherford Dental Care. Weatherford leaves Tulsa on a winning note, winning 2 in a row, 1 over OK in the Consolation semifinals, and this one here in the Consolation finals over Class 4A number 18 Tulsa Nathan Hale. Final score was 59-36. Quick break. We'll come back, name our McDonald's player of the game, and send you out of here. Don't forget, tonight on 95.5 The Coyote, we'll have SWASU men's basketball as they're in here in T-Town taking on the Golden Hurricane. 6:30 will be the pregame for that on 95.5 The Coyote. Quick break. We'll come back. This is Weatherford Eagle Basketball, powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
Sawatsky Construction, the team with strength and versatility, a team you can depend on. Sawatsky Construction has been building Western Oklahoma for over 60 years. In their third generation, Sawatsky Construction is Western Oklahoma's design building contractor. SawatskyConstruction.com. Sawatsky Construction, the team with strength and versatility, a team you can depend on. Sawatsky Construction has been building Western Oklahoma for over 60 years. In their third generation, Sawatsky Construction is Western Oklahoma's design building contractor. SawatskyConstruction.com.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Your Weatherford Edward Jones financial advisors can help. Visit Thad Wagamont, Katie Bartman, Ashlyn Pugh, or David Jackson in Weatherford. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Here at Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics, we believe a beautiful smile has the power to change lives. Offering routine checkups and cleanings, cosmetic dentistry, Botox, and more. Join the Southwest Dentistry family at 1204 East Main in Weatherford.
McGill Insurance and Real Estate is proud to celebrate 50 years in business. From 1971 to 2021, we have been proud supporters of Weatherford Eagle Athletics. Whether you're buying or selling property or looking for help with your business or personal insurance needs, McGill Insurance and Real Estate would love to serve you. McGillagency.com or Main Street in Weatherford. McGill Insurance.
Chuck Ramsey, the Law Dog, back here with you on our Dobson Fiber postgame. Dobson Fiber, fast, reliable, local. Find them online at dobson.net. So a Market 54 School Board update for you here from the Tournament of Champions as Weatherford, like I said, wrapped up their campaign here in Tulsa with a 59-36 win over Tulsa Nathan Hale. Girls action going on also today. Tahlequah Lady Tigers beat Verdigris today in the Consolation Championship, 59-49. And then Riverside Indian School from down in our neck of the woods, they beat Kiefer in the 7th place game, 79-28. Other games coming up today at the Tournament of Champions. Sepulpa will take on Booker T. Washington in the 3rd place game, the girls' 3rd place game at 4 p.m. And then later tonight at 7, Edmond Memorial and Lincoln Christian will play for the championship of the girls' tournament here at the Tournament of Champions. So it's really cool that they have the boys and girls going here at the same time. As we've talked before in the past, the two sides were split up in different locations, but BOK Center is able to handle all the traffic. It was a 7th place win for Metro Christian today over OK in boys basketball, 68-47. And then tonight there's going to be a big-time matchup in Class 6A as the Edmond North Huskies will take on the Owasso Rams in the 1st place game beginning at 8:30. In the 3rd place game, Crossings Christian Knights will take on Dale Pirates, and that begins at 5:30. So our good friends at Scorda will be bringing you those games tonight on their network. And we want to say a special thanks to Adam Dieselhorst of the Scorda Network for being so hospitable and obliging to us and helping my best friend Chad Gregg bring you this broadcast, Jacob Staggs as well. And once again, Mick Wilson, the Tulsa Public Schools Athletic Director, thank you to him for giving us the opportunity to come broadcast this here from the BOK Center. Historic event in Weatherford basketball, I think you could say, and our boys showed out well. Just would have loved to have been in that winner's bracket, just couldn't get it done on Wednesday night, but came back in a big way and got 2 good wins. So our McDonald's player of the game, brought to you by the Phillips family of McDonald's, is going to be C.J. Nixon. And just an amazing performance here in the tournament by him. 1 in a losing effort and 2 in 2 winning efforts. But tonight, C.J. just really played well. 9 of 11 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 20 points, 9 rebounds, just 1 rebound shy of a double-double. C.J. Nixon is your McDonald's player of the game. McDonald's, proudly owned and operated by the Phillips family with locations in Weatherford, Clinton, and Elk City. Thank you, Brother Ed Phillips, for that. So for myself and my crew, my best friend Chad Gray and also Jacob Staggs, we thank you for tuning in on Weatherford Eagles TV and 100.3 Coyote Classic. And thank you to the Squirtle viewers for tuning in and bearing with me during this broadcast. I know I'm not quite the most familiar voice you're used to on Squirtle, but we appreciate them giving us the airtime. So for myself and my crew, thank you so much. Weatherford will be in action on Tuesday at home against Clinton, Custer County Conflict, as the Reds come to town. And that pregame will begin at 6:15 on 100.3 Coyote Classic and Weatherford Eagles TV. Then Thursday begins the Weatherford Classic Invitational tournament action in Weatherford. Dubtown hosting a lot of great teams in that tournament. So we'll be there for you all week long, me and my best friend, Chad Gray. So for myself and my crew, once more, be safe out there. Don't text and drive, and sure don't drink and drive. And we'll talk to you down the road real quick. This is Weatherford Eagle basketball, powered by Southwest Air and Heat.
This is Weatherford High School Sports, powered by Southwest Air and Heat on Weatherford Eagles TV and KWEY.
EAGLES Eagle!
Brought to you in part by Great Plains Family YMCA. Dobson Fiber. Market 54. Weatherford Regional Hospital. BKM Financial. Blue Sky Bank. Western Equipment. Cummins Auto Group. A+ Roofing and Construction. Pioneer. Shepherd Home Health and Hospice. True Vision Optometric Group. Weatherford Dental Care. And Southwest Air and Heat. Plus, First Summit Bank. It's all about moi, the Barbecue Shed, Weatherford Press, Grafton Walraven, Attorneys at Law, Bank of Western Oklahoma, Scott Seltzer Construction, Green Real Estate, Western Plains Library, Weatherford Eye Care Center, Ground Floor Covering, Sassy Sisters Boutique, Kids Therapy Connection, Jacob Robinson Home, State Representative Anthony Moore, Southwest Bank, Nicholson Monument, Paisley Jane Upscale Consignment, David Duncan Attorney at Law, Western Technology Center, Dr. Blake Badgett, Calkins Conoco, Monty's Carpet Warehouse, Bank First, Sawatsky Construction, Edward Jones of Weatherford, Southwest Dentistry and Cosmetics, The McGill Agency, Sonic Drive-In of Weatherford, K.A. Chisholm, Elk Supply, Weatherford Ace Home Center, Nichols Point, Regeneration Physical Therapy, Corn Heritage Village, CJ's Southwest Tire, Bar Foods, Animal Hospital of Weatherford, Kelly Jewelers, Matt Bird Construction, ASAP Energy, CTC, South Canadian Meats, Southwestern Oklahoma State University, Weatherford Chamber of Commerce, Select Water Solutions, and the members of the Eagles Sportscaster Club. Remember, if you missed any part of this broadcast, it's available on demand at Right.media.
Right.media.
If you're a don't talk to me before I've had my coffee type of person, then go get a bold cup of iced coffee made with 100% Arabica beans at McDonald's. And I'll wait.
Whenever you're ready, we are too. Now get any size iced coffee for just $1.89. From caramel to French vanilla, get all that irresistible flavor at one irresistible price. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At McDonald's in Weatherford, Clinton, and South Main and Elk City.